guys, welcome back to the Big Sew Along. I'm Ginny, and as always, I thank you very much for choosing to spend some time with me. Before I get started today, I did want to say thank you to everybody for all your lovely comments about my Mimi G poncho. A lot of you said that you liked that color on me, so I was really surprised. It's not a color that I usually wear, but maybe I will now. This week, my plan was to talk to you about an upcycle I was working on of these pants. This is the original pant here. This is just a men's khaki pant from the thrift store. And I think the waist on this is about 2 inches bigger than my waist, which is fine. I wasn't going to take it in because I just wanted them to be kind of loose and baggy. And then I will say I was warned about this by Charlotte, who apparently tried to do a similar project. In my head, I had an exact idea of how I was going to do this. And then when I actually laid it out to do it, I realized that my original plan wasn't really going to work, I don't think. I'll show you what I mean right here. Alright, so here I have my khaki pants, and the only thing I've done is I cut the hems off because they were way too long, and I opened up this whole inseam. So here's the thing. My original idea, let me get this in here so you can see it. My original idea was just to take this seam at the center front like this and add a new panel. Something like this. And this isn't an actual pattern piece. This is just to show you guys what I was thinking. So add something like that. And then do the same thing at the back. However, because this actually has a curved crotch seam, I have a feeling once I do that, like once you have the pants on, you're going to get this something that looks like that. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure that that will work. Alternatively, I thought we could do this. I'm just going to show you on the front, but I would do the same thing for the back. So this is obviously my crotch curve right here. There we go. My crotch curve right here. So I was thinking I could cut this off in more or less a straight line. So something like that. And then replace that with, I think it goes like this, and a new piece, something like that, and that would be my crotch all the way down here. And then it would taper back into the leg. And then you would do the same thing on the back. I don't know if either one of those will work, or if I'm just being crazy. Alright guys, so let me know in the comments below if you think either method 1 or method 2 will work, if you think that neither method will work, if you have a better idea. I'm open to all of those things. The truth is I'm probably done overthinking it at this point, and I'll probably just try one and see what happens. That's usually the way I go. Meanwhile, this week, I guess a couple of weeks ago, I came across these pants here, somewhere. I can't remember the name of the store, or actually I can. It's G-A-I-A Conceptions, Gaia? I don't know how to pronounce it, but anyways, I'll leave a link to the store below. They had some other like really cute, sort of like basic shape things. This pair of pants was the first one that really caught my eye. And I do have, I really wanted to try to make something like this. So I have a couple of patterns that I thought could work. The first one is 6316 from Burda. The only problem is I made this pattern once before in a linen. You might even remember, I think it was just this past summer, in a white linen. And the legs were just really, not the leg, but the ankle. The leg opening was just really, really big. So I thought maybe I would try something else. And then I also have Kwik Sew 3701, which Christine sent me back sometime this summer. And I have made this pattern once as a wearable muslin, and I really liked the way it came out. But for this particular project, I felt like the crotch wasn't quite low enough. So I could just lower the crotch on this one. But while I was tooling around the internet, which I like to do, I came across this tutorial on a blog called Sewing for a Living. And the tutorial is 3 easy ways to draft harem pants. As the title suggests, she has 3 different ways to draft them. I wonder if I have pictures of all 3. If I have pictures of them, I'll put them up here for you. Anyways, so I used one of her tutorials to make these pants. These are in a cotton, a pretty lightweight cotton jersey. It's not quite a tissue weight, but it's close. I mean, it's not, I wouldn't call it tissue weight because you can't actually see through it, but it's really lightweight. Now, this pant, I think they just have an elastic waistband on here. I can't remember now. I used a yoga waistband on mine. And again, the leg opening came out wider than I wanted it to be. I really wanted the leg opening to be more like the one on my Kwik Sew pattern here. On this one. But it's fine. As it turns out, I really love these pants. The leg, like I said, is wider. And I cut them, because I was going to use a knit, I just cut them to the measurements of my hip minus like an inch for the opening, because it's a knit and it would stretch. The problem is that with the yoga waistband and this fabric, it doesn't have a ton of snapback, so the waist is a little loosey-goosey, which is okay in this pair. Like I said, this was really just a trial run, and this is a old scrap left in my fabric stash, so I'm not mad about it at all. And I've actually worn these once already, and I really love them. I think I will try to do some sort of a mashup between this and the Kwik Sew pattern, so I can get the narrower leg at the bottom and see if I like that. Alright guys, I think that is all I have for you this week, kind of short and sweet. Come back and see me next week, however, when we may or may not be talking about a pair of upcycled pants. Until then, I wish you all happy sewing.